Hey guys, txx-20w here. How's it going? It's been a little over a year, hasn't it? Yeah, sorry about that. Life just gets in the way, and and I don't make videos as much as I used to, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop them. I haven't really been making all that much videos because I really haven't had much to update on, but I got a few things to update on here now, so I figured I'd make a video. The video that I wanted to make here is on the, as you guys can see here, it's the audio pipe txx-bdc1-12. There is not a whole lot of information online on these. What I've seen on YouTube is like the BDC2s, the 3s, the 4s, but not much on the BDC1s. So I kind of wanted to be the first person, so to speak, to do a detailed video on these subs. So starting off, as you can see, you get the normal stuff here. I mean, this is the register your product, and then you get the manual. And that's another thing that I wanted to go through here quick, is you cannot find this manual anywhere on the internet, at least not that I can't, to download it or get any information out of it. So we'll go through that in a minute. Then you get a little Allen wrench for the multi-connectors on the sub. Then you get your cutout with the diagrams on how to wire them. And another thing I wanted to point out, since I'm looking at this cutout here, is there's a lot of confusion on if the basket is a 10 7/8 cutout or if it's bigger. And it's actually bigger on the BDC models. Now, you can see here, if there's not a glare, the cutout diameter is 11 3/8. Okay, on my subwoofer box over here, yeah, this is for 412s. It's very beefy. Let's see. When I bought this box, it had Alpine type bars in it, and then the guy took the type bars out and he put in type S's. Well, that had a cutout diameter. Those have a cutout diameter, I think it's 10 7/8. So I thought that these would fit right in there. No, they don't. So I got to make the holes bigger, which isn't a big deal. And yeah, as you can see, there's the other three. That's how they come. And my other car audio. I'll make another video on that if you guys want to see all that. But anyway, back over here. So what I wanted to do here was I wanted to go through the book here, and so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that all the greatest. Try to get it in focus as good as I can. I know this is a shitty camera, guys, I know, but I don't make enough videos to justify buying a better camera. I don't know if that's really coming through for you guys. Trying to do what I can here. It looks like it's just too blurry. Alright, well maybe that's not gonna work. But it says the FS is 38 for the BDC12. And it says that linear excursion is 8.5, maximum excursion peak to peak is 50, power ratings is 6 to 1200 watts, weighs 12 pounds, woofer displacement 0.15 cubic feet, and it just goes on and on and on. I'm trying to get as good of a shot as I can, but it just doesn't want to do it. And there's you know, the wiring diagrams in here, what the box recommendations, and if anybody wants to know what the box recommendations for the BDC1 for vented, it says 1.25. For the BDC12, 2.00, and the BDC115, 2.50. That was impossible to find on the internet. No matter where I went, no matter where I looked, I could not find out that information. And if anybody wants to know what the sealed box volume is, the 10 is 1 cubic feet, the 12 is 1.75, and the 15 is 2.25. So if there's any other information that you guys would like to know on the specs, just hit me up and I'll be glad to flip through it and let you know. I obviously, you know, I have 4 of these manuals now, so I could probably try and make one available to download. That's what I would kind of like to do, just so then people don't have to buy the damn subwoofer if they want to flip through all the specs and everything on their own. But so moving on to the sub, as you can see, you know, they're nice. You got the rubber gasket, you know, and it actually, you know, feels like a good quality rubber. You know, it doesn't feel rock hard and stuff like that, you know, so it should seal up really nice. And then you got the stitching. I really like the new cone dust cap design. It's like cone and dust cap together. Then you got the AP logo there. 1 stack. Yeah, these are just the ones. You know, they're their entry level, or however you want to put it. I just wanted to start off small for now. I'm going to be upgrading them eventually. It's just, this is just going to get me going. And you guys can see in there that the tinsel leads are sewn in. It's got, you know, really nice glue joint there, and you know, and it's obviously stitched, but it's also glued on the back side too. And moving on to the motor, well, actually, on the Spider, there's actually a clamp ring that is screwed and glued down, which, you know, which is a really nice feature. There's the multi. Wow, I guess. Oh, I wish this camera would focus better. There's the multi connectors. And then moving on to the motor. The motor is glued and bolted down. Oh, there we go. You know, and it's got, I mean, you know, it's a 60-ounce motor. I mean, it's not gonna, you know, it's not holy crap, you know, beefy subwoofer, but well, I can't remember what I paid, $70 or $80 a piece. It was $2.99 for 4 of them, so whatever that comes to each, you know. And it's got the, you know, you can see the bolts in the motor there, and you know, it yeah, you know, it's well built for what it is. It doesn't have the venting for the voice coil like from the BDC2s and up. They have venting here. The BDC ones, I guess, don't need that, so they only have the venting down on the bottom. You know, so from what I've been hearing, from what I've heard from Audio Pipe and what I've read on car audio forums, these things do decent for what they are. So hopefully that's the case. I will report back, obviously, and let you guys know. So I mean, I guess I'll come over here. Now, I'm going to be running all 4 of them on 2 Audio Pipe APCL 1500s. strapped at 2 ohms. And then there's the battery that's going to be running on them. I have a super cap bank from Maxwell that I'm going to be tying in with the battery. I just don't have them here yet. And then I got a set of Scar Audio tweeters that are going to go in. Some 6x9s. You know, the box is actually built pretty well. It's the port is 1-inch MDF, and you can see it's got the divider in there, and then the port's built nice. You know, it's got reinforcements there. I'm even going to reinforce it a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, the guy I got it from, he said he spent right around $500 to have this box built. And you can see that it's double baffle, but the second baffle was fiberglassed, and so the sub will sit flush. So I got it for $130, so I wasn't going to pass that deal up. But yeah. So I mean, if anybody has any other questions on the subs, hit me up and let me know. I'll be glad to answer them. So I think that's about it, really. Anyway, hit me up, let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see or know about or whatever. Other than that, we'll see you guys in another video later. Hey guys, Jason28W here.